frameworks that can learn to recognize, predict, and even learn to create, for example, GPT-3. What are we still missing to get to general intelligence or artificial general intelligence?
I think artificial general intelligence is a long way off. I disagree with a lot of it. I disagree with Demis Hassabis and Ilya Sutskever. I agree with Ilya about most things, but they think AGI is much closer than I think it is. They think it's maybe coming in the next 10 or 15 years, and I think it's going to be 50 years away. I think there's a huge amount people do that we can't model properly yet. I do believe that neural networks is going to be able to do all of it. So I don't think there's anything in principle that neural networks aren't going to be able to model. I just think we need a lot more technical ideas before we can do that. Now, I've been wrong before. So I thought that, for example, doing machine translation with neural nets, I thought that was a long way in the future. And that happened much, much faster than I expected. But it was much, much faster than anybody else expected too. So it's possible I'm wrong, but I think AGI is a long way off. And I think there's all the things we can do now are just a small part of human intelligence.
So a connected question, do you think AGI is even important in its pursuit, like to the extent that it relates to a life as it is right now? Because perhaps smaller subsets can be highly functional, almost resembling general intelligence, I mean, within bounded contexts.
I have an analogy for this, which is, suppose you wanted to dig a ditch, maybe an irrigation ditch. You want to dig an irrigation ditch a mile long. And you have a choice between two machines to do it. One is an android that looks like a person and can hold a conversation with you and is quite agile and knows how to sort of walk over rough ground and can actually hold a shovel and can dig a ditch. Or you have a backhoe. And the backhoe's big and it's got proper tracks on that can go in mud and it's much more powerful. Well, if you want to dig a ditch, a backhoe is better than an android. Suppose you want to take some money out of the bank. An automatic teller machine is actually what you want. An automatic teller machine is easier to deal with than a person once you've got used to it. So I think there'll be lots of intelligent devices for particular things. And I think this idea of a general purpose intelligent device, I think there's lots of things we need to do that don't need that.